Human rights organizations, lobby groups, youth and survivors of this year's abductions have announced that Monday's planned nationwide demonstrations against continued abductions and enforced disappearances will proceed as scheduled in all 47 counties. They argue that the protests are aimed at pushing the state to release those believed to have been abducted, end arrests and address the Gen Z demands issued in June. Willie Lusige has the latest.
Recent surge in abductions, over 10 in December and more than 80 this year, has outraged Kenyans. Despite government denials, human rights groups, youth and victims are calling on Kenyans to join Monday's nationwide demonstrations to demand the release of those abducted by security agents and an end to the arrests.
It is Occupy everywhere because the young people who are disappearing are from all walks of life, are from different areas in the country, so no place is safe.
We want to stay in the streets as we cross over to the year of hope. And so we want to call Kenyans, wherever you are, we are pleading with you. We are reaching out to you. Let's come out and organize in various forms.
The protest organizers have vowed to mobilize Kenyans in all 47 counties and the diaspora to demand for thorough investigation into the forceful abductions.
Na vijana ambao wametekwa nyara, wenzetu ambao wametekwa nyara, lazima waachiliwe. Lazima watueleze vijana hawa walikuwa wametekwa nyara na nani na walikuwa wameshikiliwa kwa sababu gani.
We're not just protesting for lives, we're not just protesting for abductions, we're protesting from the fact that this government is a failed one. We're protesting from the fact that we do not anticipate any change. There's a point of exhaustion that Kenyans have reached.
Protesters have also warned that they will use online platforms to express their outrage. Those who participated in the June Gen Z protests but shifted allegiance to the government have been warned against joining Monday's protests.
There could be many more whom we've seen have since gone, they've gone low-key because, number one, they wouldn't want to criticize the government publicly because they know what they're benefiting from the government. A number of us are true to the cause. A number of us feel that it is time for Kenya to change. It is time for us to do something, and it is doable. It is possible. That's why we are still on the streets, and that's why we are still continuing the conversation.
Pressure has also mounted in other regions, with activists from Nanyuki vowing to join the nationwide demonstrations tomorrow. They have condemned the abductions and called for thorough investigation into the victims already taken. Although police have not banned Monday's protests, previous demonstrations in the city have resulted in deadly confrontations with the police and the arrest of the protesters. The streets of Nairobi remain peaceful and calm ahead of the Monday's planned protest, where a section of Kenyans are demanding answers on missing citizens. At the same time, they are also championing for the reforms that they have now termed as the new face of Kenya. Will the protests happen? Will the abductees be found? Those are questions that will be answered on Monday. Willie Lusige, Citizen TV, Nairobi.